there were a lot of folks that were lamenting, that it is physically uncomfortable, and that the or that making them physically ill. The sandbagging and the sandbagging that's going on in the Kavanaugh hearings. Um, when the reason that they sandbag somebody is because they want them to rage, and you notice that um, they first they were asking him if such things ever happened, if he ever did certain things. Then they were asking how you feel about it. So like you condone this? You don't acknowledge that this is like harrowing, and this is, you don't acknowledge this is trauma. You don't acknowledge this is awful. You see this is awful, right? Like what she's saying. Do you believe her? Do you believe her? Thing is, um, uh, Ford was using the baby voice where she like that's like and you talk you like you draw a drawl, like you draw things out, but it's like you're sharpening your um you, you're sharpening their, I don't know, it's like you're forging a sword on the grindstone. You're sharpening it or something. It's like and they talk in a baby voice, um that wherein you can understand if somebody's talking to me this way, like, when were you molested? Like, if someone's talking to you like that, you'd be like, you're this is the stream of consciousness. Like, you're not on my wavelength. You were molested, and you could be sure about it, you know, because you're not being seductive. I'm not trying to seduce you, yo. Why are you talking? And you want to shake them, like, or slap them or something, because, like, yo, like, why are you monarch butterfly sex kitten program? Why are you that? Like, you don't know me, you know. And Blase Ford, um, she's a mental health doctor, so she would know. So it's an act, and if you saw Ghost Bombard's Ghost Body Language channel, she acknowledged that Blase Ford was being stoic or having her head up high, but she was looking around the room and being like, she was being dignified and stoic, and at the same time spooky, and looking around at the room, which implies that it's an act. That it's an act. Um, Oddly enough, right? She still could have been molested, which just makes her like, she's just looking for the type of reinforcement that somebody who wants to go on to become an abuser would you know by exploiting that condition in her uh, with her expertise, and then relating the laughter being stored in the hippocampus or something. So she's like, my hippocampus is full of laughter and champagne bubbles, like from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Only thing is it really actually is Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. You know, nothing good is gonna come of this. People are not coming out of this the same. Like uh. So when you're watching sandbagging, it makes it gives you anxiety, but the word anxiety is also a farce as well. You detect space, and the space uh, you detect is like the references to claustrophobia, having two doors, like, so you can escape, because trauma, um, you have this huge pain memory bank, and you just avoid that, right? Because that's not a good space, you know. Shit. So if everybody wants to occupy a good space and you cannot accommodate everybody, then it's your assessment that is, you know, being attacked for its value that it has. Like, you should have it all, you know, because you had to process. Yeah, you had to process these postulations, and there are people out here that are just acting. You know, they're. I try to rein in my point, you know, and refine my point, and balance it against its pathology, you know. But I keep having to make these videos. I have multiple purposes upon YouTube videos, and it's to affect a rise or potentiate an um, a skill. Can't say what that skill is. I just can't say what it is right now. It's um do you notice people making the argument for equality of outcomes as if you can already appreciate it? The thing is, you can appreciate outcomes, but you don't know what goes into the outcomes, and some things go into an outcome and you don't appreciate that because you don't know, because you can't know.